day. I kiss her on the cheek, sit down on the sofa, start lamenting. I said, baby, I'm so glad you're home. Oh, my week has been so long. She said, I know just what to do. Let me go get a glass for you, and we'll be sipping on gin and tonic and dancing in the moonlight. Forget reality, cause I got you and you got me, and we gon' be alright. Yeah, sipping on gin and tonic and dancing in the moonlight. Forget reality for tonight, cause I got you and we gon' be alright. Sit back, relax, enjoy the time, chilling with my lady right by my side. She gets a little heavy-handed, but I'm experienced and I can stand it. I'm feeling so mellow, I just forgot about the week. Oh, I'm gonna pour another one or two for my bullshit. Take another one and we'll be sipping on gin and tonic and dancing in the moonlight. Forget reality, cause I got you and you got me, and we gon' be alright. Yeah, sipping on gin and tonic and dancing in the moonlight. Forget reality for tonight, cause I got you and we gon' be alright. Just relaxing, sipping on gin with the tonic on the side and a lemon twist. Imagine this, yeah. Just relaxing, sipping on gin with the tonic on the side and a lemon twist. Imagine this, yeah. Sipping on gin and tonic and dancing in the moonlight. Forget reality, cause I got you and you got me, and we gon' be alright. Yeah. Sipping on gin and tonic, dancing in the moonlight. Forget reality for tonight, cause I got you and we gon' be alright. Sipping on gin and tonic, sipping on, sipping on. Forget reality, cause I got you and you got me, and we gon' be alright. Yeah, sipping on gin and tonic and dancing in the moonlight. Forget reality for tonight, cause I got you and we gon' be alright. Sipping on gin and tonic. Never thought of falling in love again, no never, but my heart's been stolen again. This time, hope it lasts forever. We'll go beyond, 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 beyond. It's been a while now since love's been in this place. You see, many have tried, but no one could take your place, girl. Why you so beautiful? I see the future in your face, baby. Never in a million years I thought that you'd be mine, girl. That you'd be mine, girl. Never thought I would fall. No, never. But my heart's been stolen again. But my heart's been stolen. Last forever. We'll go. Ooh, baby. We'll go, baby. We keep going and growing, girl. The best thing is knowing, girl. Cause when we KISSING, all I can say is OMG. My You make all things right, baby. I trust you, girl, with my life. I don't want nobody but you. I'ma put my ring on you. Never thought no, never. Ooh, baby. Again. This time, hope it lasts forever. We'll go beyond. We will go so far. Beyond. You'll always find what you're looking for, and you ain't looking for a thing. We ain't looking for a thing. Yeah, you'll always find what you're looking for, and you ain't looking for a thing. Never thought no, never. Ooh, baby. Been stolen again. This time, hope it lasts forever. You hope, baby. I hope it lasts forever, girl. I hope it lasts forever, girl. Hey, 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 hey. We will go, baby. We will go, baby. Ooh, we will go, baby. We will go so far, baby. I hope it lasts forever, baby. Ooh. Anybody ever told ya what a woman really is? If you ever get the moment, show them how much they give. You're a shoulder I can cry on, arms I can embrace. Is to hear my deepest thoughts, protect her night and day. You are mother, sister, daughter, nieces, aunties, wives. You are amazing, cause you have given life. You are mother, sister, daughter, nieces, aunties, wives. You are all amazing. I try to describe. You are woman. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are woman. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are woman. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are woman. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You have birthed the nations. A nurturer you are. You bless us with your wisdom, and you tended every scar. You have found me broken. You have shown me light. You ignited all my passions and loved me through the night. You are mother, sister, daughter, nieces, aunties, wives. You are all amazing, cause you have given life. You are mother, sister, daughter, nieces, aunties, wives. You are all amazing. I try to describe. You are woman. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are woman. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are woman. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are woman. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
To be a woman is to be blessed with unparalleled intuition, to be powerful, power independent of place or position. To be a woman is to be a mother, giving birth to sons and daughters, ideas, institutions, and business ventures. To be a woman is to be the current inspiration, the future aspiration of a young lady, of a little girl.
You're a masterpiece of harmony, a melody of life. You're a gem, a diamond flower in spring, you're one of a kind. You're a masterpiece of harmony, a melody of life. You're an African queen flower in spring, you're one of a kind. You are mother, sister, daughter, nieces, aunties, wives. So you are amazing. I try to describe you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are. You are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are. You are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are. You are woman. You are woman. You are woman. You are. Yes, you are, yes, you are. You are woman. You are woman. And when obstacles manifest as natural, you are born for this.
To be a woman is to be the heart of the system, to be the one who brings life into our world.
Warning. What you are about to hear goes against traditional romantic counsel expressed by friends, family, and Instagram memes and quotes. Open-mindedness is advised.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, and welcome to another edition of the Senate podcast. Hope everybody is well. I don't see anybody here as yet, but while that is happening, my brother, just to make sure you got some levels and thing. You're looking very you're looking the part. Wait, hold on. You see, I know I wasn't hearing you. I know I wasn't hearing you. See. All right, give me some volume there now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You say to come out for Christmas Eve. You say to make myself look the part a little bit and come out. You know what I mean? So I hear, man. See Jennifer gave the man some remarks of how we looking, so that's good.
Little forward. As people filing, there is something that I've you wanted me to play.
Yeah, man. Let me get the people warmed up for tonight.
Let me get this thing started. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I hope everybody is well. I hope everybody is enjoying their Christmas season. I hope nobody is getting into trouble buying furniture unnecessarily for other women. I pray that it is a very, cost-effective and cost-saving endeavor that you have going. All right, Denise, good night. Aston, what's going on? Steve, good night. Hope everybody is well. You are watching the Senate podcast. Just give me a second, guys. I just trying to get something here that Derek wanted me to play first. Very last minute decision, but I think it is most important. So let's see if I switch over here.
Of his coming on your bed. You done me wrong, and I can hear you. You're no good at all. You're no good. You're no good. You're no good.
That is a perfect place for us to segue into Derek. First things first, tell us about the group that was just singing. I saw you on stage there. Guy, look very familiar. Look, just like you.
A little bit like me.
So let them know about yourself, the group, everything like that, how everything is going there.
Yeah, man. That group, that's G-Syndicate. G-Syndicate. Really talented guys. And we getting ready for the Christmas season right now. Shout out to the guys that putting in a little bit of extra work to ensure that we are ready. Shout out Kiyama Vaden, Mark Brett, and Hugh doing the work this toss. Big respects to the fellas putting in that work. You can find us at gsyndicate6.com, G-Syndicate6 on Facebook and YouTube, Twitter as well. And G-Syndicate6, but you got to spell out the 6 on Instagram, right? So that's how you can find us. Fellas doing some good work. So just getting ready for the weekend.
All right. And then we usually ask each other how everything is going. How are you doing? How is your Christmas prepping going? Outside of the Senate, of course.
Yeah, outside of the Senate, of course. It's not too bad for me. I actually got into town and I did all of my Christmas shopping in one spot. It was pretty awesome. It took me all of I want to say 15 minutes.
Sounds just like me.
Yeah, so it was pretty fantastic.
Like,
I thoroughly enjoyed it. So that was great for me. I'm good. I'm feeling blessed. I was able to get in the gym this evening and getting a workout. Tomorrow will be the last workout before Christmas. And I'm still feeling pretty good. Try to get in the gym 5 or 6 days a week. Keep the body running active, you know what I mean? I find I don't do well. It'd be funny if I don't get in the gym now.
Boy.
I don't know if it's a good or bad thing.
Yeah, that is your body getting accustomed to it, I guess.
Yeah.
Craving to work.
It can't pretty good. So yeah, I am all right, man. What about you? Talk to me. What's going on?
I am well, I mean, for the most part, got some personal battles going on in terms of, mental health. But I am doing well. Went to do some Christmas shopping today as well. Just let you one spot out and bad wacky day. And other than that, like feeling bad, you know, I gone a little, like, you know, I gone a little swag, feeling good about myself. And there's a particular reason why we going to swag, Derek.
Yeah.
Particular reason. The reason why we're out here looking like secret agents is because every Tuesday and Thursday, before we have these live streams, Derek posts something on our social media pages, particularly Facebook. Check us out, the Senate Podcast on Facebook. Derek will usually post something to drum up conversation, let everybody know what we're going to be talking about on the next episode, and to just kind of create a discussion, kind of prep you for that. You could talk in the comments, etc. This is no different. No. Title of this is Who's the Captain? No. All right. Who is the captain? No. So, you know, I'll give you the pulpit here now, and you can lead us in sermon tonight.
Yeah. No, the first thing we need to do, Neil, we got a couple things that we're gonna run first before we get into tonight's clips or tonight's show. So let me get into that first, right? So we got one there that is 40 seconds long.
Yeah,
let me run that for me. And then immediately thereafter, you can run the one that's 36 seconds long.
All right. So let me get this one here.
Yeah. While you do that, ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the Senate Podcast here on YouTube. Merry Christmas to you. You're not going to see us before next week. So Merry Christmas to you and all of your family and loved ones. I hope you have a great holiday season. And we look forward to seeing you guys next week. We ain't cutting out. You know, somebody asked me if we cutting out. We ain't cutting out now. We doing the Lord's work as far as we concerned. So we'll be here. We'll be here next week again, delivering the messages that need to be delivered.
Delivered.
Yeah, delivered. We had 226 subscribers. That's awesome, but we'd like to see if we could get up to 300. Let me say by the end of January. That'd be great. So keep liking, keep sharing, keep inviting your friends into the space so we can have these conversations and, you know, disseminate the information. You ready for me, Neil?
Yeah, you're ready. As you ready. So let's
go. Let's take it. Tonight, Neil, unfortunately, I am the bearer of tidings of great sorrow. You know, the angel came to Mary had tidings of great joy. I come with tidings of great sorrow. And gentlemen, I come to tell you, there is no hope for you on the open dating market, nor in marriage.
Doom and gloom.
Let me repeat myself. Gentlemen, there is no hope nor for you in the open dating market, nor in marriage.
Right. Shout out Mark. Mark asking if we got dates. No, Mark, we are dressed like this because I was told for regalia.
We're celebrating Christmas. You ready?
Yeah, we are prepped just in case we go viral. So what's the next one you want me to run? The one?
Yeah, run the next one. I think there's
the one that's 36 seconds.
Yeah.
All right, playing that there real quick. 36 seconds. This one.
Gentlemen, I want to submit to you here tonight that if these 1% men, these 1%.
Yeah, Tony, you're silly. Nice to see you. Hope you're good.
Yeah, man, we see you in the world, Tony. Good to see you as always. If they cannot keep their women happy, what hope is there for you, gentlemen, in these relationship streets? And while you think on that, gentlemen, while you ponder on that, I want you to ask yourself the question, what can I as a man learn from these three situations?
Almost sounds a bit prophetic there.
I know, right?
It's like there's a method to the madness we speak.
Boy, one would think. But anyhow, you know how it goes. Let me get into the action for tonight, right?
All right.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you wouldn't believe me. 3 months ago to the day, in the immortal words of Deontay Wilder, to this day, 3 months ago to the day, September 23rd, I told y'all there was no hope, but you wouldn't believe me. I showed you struggles that 1%ers, Boris Kojo, Stephen Curry, Bill Smith, the struggles they were enduring with their wives. And I told you there was no hope. I don't believe. A few weeks ago, we saw NFL champ Russell Wilson's wife, Ciara. Those are sexy wines on the gram. But you wouldn't believe me. I think we might got them there, so we could show them. I mean, show. You're gonna probably be running them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let me see if I can find you here.
Yeah, crank Ciara there, so let me see what's going on.
But you keep talking. I can find Ciara. Here we go. So
yeah, and that was a couple weeks ago, and then earlier this week, we heard that one Aisha Curry was at it again. There's talk of her and Steph being in an open marriage, some kind of arrangement. Yet still, you wouldn't believe me. No, even a pastor preparing to walk away from his marriage. I mean, he filed the papers, there's still a chance to reconcile, but he's prepared to walk away anyhow. But still, Neil, you would not believe me. So let me get into it. Devon Franklin. He's an American Hollywood producer, a best-selling author, and a motivational speaker. Tall-ish. Taller than Megan Good, but tall. Good-looking, Christian-minded, and a millionaire. Ladies, if this sounds like your dream man, yeah, and he seems to be a nice guy too. If this sounds like your dream man, put some ones in the chat. Fellas, if this sounds like somebody a woman would want, theoretically speaking, put some ones in the chat. He's best known for the films Miracles from Heaven, Heaven is for Real, and the New York Times bestseller book The Wait, which he co-wrote his wife, Megan Good. Yeah? Thought that's somewhere over here so we could just flash down on screen for you guys too. We need to work here hard tonight, boy, but
that's no problem. That's no problem.
Yeah? The Wait, you wrote this with Megan Good.
Right, I got that here on screen already.
In 2011, he began dating actress Megan Good, the aforementioned Megan Good, whom he married on June 16th, 2012, in Malibu, California. The couple stated that they remained chaste prior to their marriage. Those of you who wondering what chaste mean, it ain't got nothing to do with running about nobody or pursuing anyone. Chaste. It followed into some they pursued some celibacy, yeah? Abstinence, for those of you who are wondering what we're talking about. In December 2021, I mean 50 years ago, we mean this year, it was announced that Franklin had filed to divorce Good after 9 years of marriage. Now that is significant because we know here in the Senate that normally it's women who leave marriages, right? Contrary to popular belief and mainstream media, women are the ones who walk away. Now, I feel it significant to say Megan Good is a Christian, considers herself a spiritual person, and has said in numerous interviews that she declines roles that she feels might disappoint God. And let me put that in inverted commas, disappoint God, right? She explained in an interview that Jesus tops her list of heroes. So we here in Barbados dealing with Rihanna, Megan Good talking about Jesus.
Yeah,
hallelujah.
She
And the last book that she read was the Bible. Now, this is significant because, here the other day, she came under a little bit of fire because she was in a scene with a guy where she was required to, simulate tossing a salad. So, those of you who want to know what tossing a salad is, I would suggest that you Google that one and not.
No, don't Google it. Don't Google it, because if you Google it, you're gonna end up in a part of Google the internet that you don't.
You probably don't want to be in.
Don't want to be in. Don't do that. Let's just say it's
Yeah.
not cool.
So we have an article. This is from People, and we're going to go into that article now, right, Neil? So if you got it on screen by any chance?
Yeah, I got the.
Yeah, working hard tonight.
No problem.
No problem. Yeah?
Mhm.
Just let me know.
Yeah. The first slide on.
All right. Harlem star Megan Good and husband Devon Franklin to divorce after 9 years of marriage. There's no one at fault. We believe this is the next best chapter in the evolution of our love, Megan Good and Devon Franklin tell People exclusively.
Oh, shit.
I was just going to say, we all know that's some horror shit, but all right. Megan Good and Devon Franklin are filing for divorce. People exclusively confirms the couple split after 9 years of marriage. Good and Franklin, who met working on the 2011 film Jumping the Broom, got engaged in May 2012 and wed in June 2012. So let me just read that again.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, let me just read that again for the people who might have been a little crossed up in terms of the dates and the timelines and all that. They met working on a film in 2011, or 2011 film rather. They got engaged May 2012 and wed June 2012. So my man is stick up. My man met wrong things right breast. I guess he was, trying to get with the conky, but that's another story for another time.
That's exactly what was happening there.
We will not presume to assume that, Neil. But you and I, we give a wink, but we know what's on there.
No time that is.
All right. They can't continue. After much prayer and consideration, we have decided to go into our future separately, but forever connected. Good 40 and Franklin 43 share in a joint statement.
She's 40?
Yeah. Yeah, she's looking good for 40, I must say. I don't know, Neil, if you could do us all a favor and pull up the definition of separate and the definition of connected. I don't know if you could do us all a favor and get them on screen at some point. That'd be fantastic. Because for me, and I don't know for the good people in the Senate tonight, if pursuing your futures separately but still connected makes any kind of sense, right?
Hold on. I can get there. I am going to get there. Yes, here we go. So we have there. Let me just make it a little bigger. Okay, we on screen there. Let me just
all right. So we got separate, forming or viewed as a unit, apart or by itself. Separate, however you want to call it.
You want connected?
Yeah, let me see if you can get connected as well. That'd be fantastic. Just bear with us, folk. Yeah, we're trying to just make sure we clear. Brought together or into contact so that a real or notional link is established, associated or related in some respect. But the second one might be a looser definition, which will fit into what is they're saying here. But certainly, separate and connected are at opposite ends of the spectrum. So, yeah, that's just me. Maybe I'm different. So, they continue, Neil, with this statement. We celebrate almost a decade of marriage together and the love that is eternal. There's no one at fault. We believe this is the next best chapter in the evolution of our love, they continue. We are incredibly grateful for the life-changing years we've spent together as husband and wife. We are also extremely thankful to God for the testimony being created inside us both and for our blessing our lives with each other. The pair adds, hallelujah.
I feel like some church music should be playing.
I feel like we should be playing something, you know what I mean? Tommy Cole, good night to you. I see Kevin Mann in the house, good night to you, too, my brother. Ramel Vaughn in the building, good to see you too, my brother. Good to have everybody in the house. We're cooking up tonight. We're cooking up. Mrs. Cat, good to see you. I'm glad to see that. It doesn't sound right to you either. Because it sounds a little funny to me. Right?
There's music on, brother.
Good. It says 6 months before publicly declaring their decision to divorce, Good and Franklin posted anniversary tributes to one another to mark their 9th year of marriage. On June 16th, Good shared a nearly 4-minute highlight reel of their relationship on Instagram. To the love of my life, husband, purpose partner, happy anniversary, the Harlem Star wrote. This makes number 9 and eternity. Oh, let me read that again. This makes number 9 and eternity you go. You are the best decision I've ever made besides loving Jesus. LOL. I love you with everything inside me in this life and in the next. At the time, Franklin, a preacher and live free, exceed your highest expectations author, wrote a message to Good on Instagram along with a photo of the pair. I love you, my love. Happy anniversary number 9, he said in part. And as recently as December 2nd, Franklin celebrated the actress and touted her new Amazon Prime Video series on his social media. December 2nd, 2021. So we're talking 50 years ago, you know what we mean? This year.
Literally 3 weeks ago. Quite literally 3 weeks ago.
Oh shit, 3 weeks ago. Yeah. Franklin celebrated that I'm so proud of my love, Megan Good. She's one of the most talented actors on the planet. And it's funnier than you may know, but I'm so glad you finally get a chance to see her do it all as Camille Parks in the new Amazon show Harlem. He posted on Instagram. And for those of you who think that we come in the crank and we don't bring receipts, we got that too. Shit. We ain't come to play tonight. Believe that.
Here come to Dipsy Doodle.
I was gonna wear that shirt, but I decided to get a little special, you know what I mean? Up there, so I need to get that up on screen for the family. Where are you? Yeah, there we are.
Let me go to it.
I'll load that up for the family tonight.
Here we go. Yes, here we are. Yep.
Yeah, just get it on screen so everybody can see it. And because I love you all so much, I highlighted the date on it for you. Circled it a little bit so that nobody don't really miss what's going on. And so you know that we are thorough here in the Senate and we like to bring the receipts, right? Good. Be going on, Neela. As fans can recall, Good and Franklin frequently documented their romance for their fans, even writing the best-selling book, Go Wait, a powerful practice for finding the love of your life, the life you love. In 2015 book, they shared details about their courtship values, including how saving sex until marriage was the key to success in their relationship at the time. All right. One of the best pieces of advice I ever got in life, right, came from my former principal, Mrs. Jennifer Hoyt. She's retired now. Shout out Mrs. Hoyt if she ever gets the opportunity to watch any of these programs. Shout out Mrs. Hoyt, right? And she said to me one time, Marshall, you have to meet people where they're at. And sometimes you have to leave them there. Now we got a video too, because I went into a little bit of video editing myself today, Neil. And we got a video, we're gonna run that.
Just tell me, just
I want you guys to listen to what she says in this video. Then I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna break it down again. Right? So anytime you're ready, Neil, we can go and we can run that video.
just let me get it. Here we go. Turn on. It'll be on screen now.
Other woman would. The way that I grew up throughout my 20s, I dated like any other woman would. But, you know, even in that sense, just being in the public eye, I was criticized for whoever I dated or whoever they thought I dated. A lot of the ways that I carried myself in my 20s was indicative of that feeling, you know? But then when I got into my 30s and I realized, wow, everything that I'm doing is not really helping. It's actually making it worse. And so I made a decision to just do something completely different.
And what you do match up. You understand? Okay, so we're going to cover up, right?
Wait a minute. No. No. That is not what we're here for. She's not going to cover up. She's going to wear what she want to wear. In the name of Jesus. Amen. She's going to wear what she wants to wear. In the name of Jesus. Yes, she will. Absolutely. God bless you. We love you. I love you dearly. But she has been as Christian as she has been, that she is right now when she's worn whatever God is what she wanted to wear. So we ain't doing that. No. I love you.
I hope you guys know that the good Christian
Shoot, y'all about to see a whole nother Devon. Y'all ain't seen
against the ladies in the church, right? Also note that the ladies in the church, the younger ladies in the church, they were having a blast. They thoroughly enjoyed the fact that he was, you know, supporting that and encouraging her to wear what she wants to wear, right? Now, Neil, get yourself ready because we coming down fast here now, right? Again, I put my homework in this one, right?
All right.
Work on this. So, sure that. Right? It's like one here. Back. Right? So you can look in this batch of photos I sending you here, Neil, and you can find these, right? So just, as I call these names, you can just flash them on screen, right?
Just give me a second here so I can get the first one on screen.
Just get everybody in the link there. So.
Yeah, I can get everybody link. We got he.
Ladies and gents, you're watching the Senate podcast. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Bring your friends, tell your friends, share it with your friends. Be cooking. So come and get this work.
All right. So
let me go down the road. So when Pastor Franklin, ladies and gentlemen, met up with his estranged wife, his now estranged wife, Mrs. Good Franklin, he had already been out with Thomas Jones, Tyrese, Jamie Foxx, and Lil Romeo, allegedly. Soldier Boy, and even Joseph Gordon-Levitt, her 20s, right? Remember what she said in the video. During her 20s, she was doing her thing, and she realized it didn't really work out for her. And when she hit her 30s, she decided to try something different, right? Now, look at I hope you looked at her in the pics, right? I hope you all looked at her. You flash your pics on screen right now?
Yeah, we got Tyrese on screen now.
Right? I hope you look at her and you see how happy and content she looks, so she's leaning into those guys. And I think we got Pastor Franklin somewhere, but there we got pics of Pastor Franklin too.
Yeah, wait, hold on, let me pull up.
Run them on screen too. Let me see how
we pull up Pastor, the very good Pastor.
The good Pastor. I mean, she's leaning into guys like Soldier Boy and Tyrese and Thomas Jones. There was one pic I found where Thomas Jones even had the backside grip him and ting tight. You know what I mean? They're wrong with that. But then look at how she stands with Pastor Franklin.
Wait. Pastor Franklin, I see you. I got one picture here. This part of an article. So, I can run this here. All right. So
look at how he stands with Pastor Franklin. Only the guards in front of Buckingham Palace could stand straight up. Also, note, if you go and do a quick Google search for most of the pictures that she has with Pastor Franklin, he is the one smiling like a Cheshire cat. She, not so much, right? With whom does Mrs. Good Franklin look happiest? Does she look happiest with the industry guys on the one hand, the Tyrese's and the Soldier Boys of this world, or does she look happier with Pastor Franklin? Right? Does she look like she's getting the butterflies in the stomach from Pastor Franklin like she's getting with the other guys, right? All those guys have like a particular archetype. Shoot, if you blink fast, you would think that Thomas Jones and Tyrese were a twin.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you.
If anybody don't be thinking about it, you can flash them on screen next to one another too. That'd be fantastic. So people can see what we're talking about.
That we got the hell up.
Right. Good. So.
Ain't got you saying red hat and thing too.
I mean, right? Gentlemen, this is important stuff. Women decide into which box you're going on site. Right? Remember Mrs. Good Franklin said in the little clip that I put together for you all. Yeah, salute my video editing skills. I can soon rival me one of these days.
That ain't no problem. I didn't know we could switch roles, but my fact, no, I don't want to slam it. I do not want to slam it.
It's a dirty job, man.
Yeah,
dirty
job. I can't tell doing what you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah. She said in her 20s she dated a particular type of guy. You saw the type of guy just now on screen as those pictures flashed up, right? Jamie Foxx was about there too. You know what I mean? She denies it, but it's there. I mean, pictures tell 1,000 words, they say. Now, after a woman puts you in a box, gentlemen, it is a case of her determining if you're going to serve a purpose past pulling her up like laundry.
Wait, pause a second. Denise says she knows a guy. She knows a fella that she had dealings with. As in, or this is like celebrity know, because they know he used to live out there in Hollywood and LA and thing. Like the man. You can't tell me this. No, we could have get him on calling. Yeah. Anyhow, until she answers, we could continue.
Yeah. Unfortunately for us men, women have the ability to have sex with men that they're not necessarily attracted to. Excuse me. Men that they're not necessarily attracted to, but that can provide and protect. And that means that men have to be discerning about how they enter relationships. They have to be particularly discerning. Reverend Franklin, I hate to tell you, bro, but you and so many other men out there are the safety net. The stability and the security that Neil likes to talk about. You know, Neil loves those words. I mean, not so much.
Strength and security build by our kids.
The stability and the security that women need as they get older. Remember, Mrs. Good Franklin said in her 20s, she realized certain things wasn't working out. As she hit 30, she got married. She's 40 today.
Oh, happy birthday. Well, you know that?
Well, not today, but as we speak, she's 40 years old.
Belated Christmas birthday present.
And maybe subtract the 9 years, that makes her 31. Yeah. She hit her 30s and decided, you know what? Time for some stability in my life. To use a term for the manosphere, Neil, I hate to use it, but I'm going to use it right now. Pastor Franklin.
Don't do it.
You are that beta male provider. Oh, do you know this, Derek? That's the people in the Senate chat room. You can't make an assumption like that, because I'm pretty sure that some of the women were thinking exactly that. You can't make an assumption like that. Yes, I can make that assumption. And do you know why, fellow senators, why I can make that assumption? Reverend Franklin wanted children, and Mrs. Good Franklin did not. Nearly a decade of marriage between two attractive millionaires, but no children. Even though hubby, the good pastor, and she being the first lady in the church, even though hubby wanted. Women have no qualms reproducing for men they consider to be, to borrow another term for the manosphere, alphas. None. This is why Pookie and Ray Ray have children scattered all over the place. And good fellas, good men, got one or two. Some ain't got none at all. And if you don't me, ask me. Yeah? Or a line for first trigger. If you don't me, ask me. Most of the children come from a few men. There are a lot of men out there with one child, or men with no children. And then they got some men out there that got 5 and 6. Yeah? Anybody want to take a bet that Mrs. Good Franklin was on birth control, or even making Reverend Franklin use condoms? Anybody want to take that bet? If you think so, if you think that Reverend that Mrs. Good Franklin had Reverend Franklin on condoms as she was on birth control, put some ones in the chat.
You know, Derek, they can tell you that's very speculative.
I know it's speculative, but put some ones in the chat if you think so. I guess we can see the disparity here now. Right? I got another wager for the people in the Senate tonight. Anybody want to bet her next boyfriend will not nearly be as accomplished as her husband, and will more than likely get her pregnant? She's 40. Remember that. So anybody, you think that next boyfriend can be less accomplished than the husband and probably get her pregnant, drop some 2s in the chat. Remember, beta needs alpha seed. That is the modern day dating strategy. Yeah, for women, not men. Modern day dating strategy. Okay, why is this important? Why is all of this important? Not last week, week before. I talked about all the things you need to see from a woman to determine if you should spend the money for Christmas. Christmas is 2 days from now. 2 days? Yeah, 2 days from now. We in Christmas Eve. And those things were time, sex, money. You got to get all three together. And we ain't only talking about the quantity, but we're talking about the quality. Because it's very easy for a man to pour himself in and his resources into a woman that he thinks he loves to only get some starfish or turnover day cockroach sex in exchange, right? Gents, marriage, the business transaction. Let me repeat myself. Gents, marriage, a business transaction, contract, a deal. Much as I hate to be the bearer of bad news, even though I'm smiling while I tell you this, it has nothing to do with love. I repeat myself because I know Neil ain't already want to hear that. I know Neil really want to hear that. I can repeat myself.
I'm in the wrong to your school of thought a little bit.
Repeat myself. Gents. Say gents, but ladies, you get what you're saying because the ladies know this. The ladies know this. So I can speak specifically to the gents. Gents, marriage is a business transaction, a contract, a deal. It has absolutely nothing to do with love. Love is a feeling. Feelings are fickle. Say that again. Love is a feeling. And feelings are fickle. Here go. It's so factor even. You need to ensure, gentlemen, that you are getting the best possible deal for yourself because guess what? That is what the women are going to do. I see you, Deal. I see you, though. I see you, Deal. I see you. This part is making you a little uncomfortable, right? And this part goes against all the stuff that we have been taught traditionally, right? This is what it is. Yeah, I know we watch the Notebook and 16 Candles and all that stuff that we come up on, but this isn't how it's going these days, right? I say it all the time. Men get into relationships for love. Women get involved for personal development. Oh shit.
Go play it. Put it, mic, man. Put it in mic, man.
Men get involved in relationships for love. Women get involved for personal development. And they know they're going to fight me in the chat, right? But having said that, there's a reason that a lawyer ain't marrying a fine man. Yeah?
She would have children with him, though.
She will fool people on the side. But she ain't marrying. Because she know that is a bad deal. And if she's smart, she certainly ain't getting pregnant for that man. Yeah? They don't tell me here to
route of a delivery.
You know, come to Dipsy Doodle. Yeah? So we got to understand that. The terms of the social contract do not change for men. And does change for women, but not for men. Because you would get into a relationship. I was watching a stream only yesterday. And this guy was complaining about his wife. And I found it fascinating because he was complaining publicly that he wasn't getting enough sex. Or he wasn't getting sex how he liked it. And what made it interesting is that he was getting the sex how he wanted it when they first started out. They got married. And then she said she transitioned. Transition, generally, people be thinking about death. But her transition, she got saved, she became Christian, so now she ain't doing certain things in the bedroom no more. And saying that my man liked too much porn, and that's where he getting all his ideas about sex from. The man said, well, I only watching porn because I ain't getting action. Right? So he's still upholding his end, paying all the bills, rent, mortgage, whatever it is. All he wants is little sex. He can't get that. At least not how he would like it. Right? So the contract changed. In terms of the contract changed for him. He upholding his end of the bargain. Wife, not so much, right? Now, we men have been indoctrinated by the gynocentric society in which we live, not the patriarchy, the gynocentric society in which we live, to think that we must sacrifice for everybody. We must come last. And we seem to think that we can save women in from whatever circumstances we find them, right? Now, Megan Good was in the streets, right? When Pastor Franklin found her, she was on the streets. But for some reason, he thought he could rescue her from said streets. Gentlemen, you cannot save these women, especially for not 30 years. She is already who she is, and you pouring into her won't change that. Okay? Men are not like banks. They are not like banks. So you're not going to get what you put in. It does not work like that. I said all the time. Okay? You are not Captain Save a Hole. Believe that. Yeah? And we see all the 1%ers. Bill Smith struggling with Jada Pinkett Smith. At least she ain't saying nothing ignorant the past couple of weeks. But shoot, we know it's only a matter of time. Aisha Curry and Steph Curry, open relationship, whatever the hell that means. Which man really want he wife to have an open relationship? Let me be real. You gonna be cool with your wife just gonna say, all right, get on, get so dog, you come back. Nah, no man is cool with that. Let me be real. We know who pushing that angle, right? Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade. Gabrielle Union gave some Aisha Curry and Steph Curry some very crazy advice back in the day. I was trying to find the clip. I'll find it for you guys at some point. Russell Wilson to Sierra walking up on the ground and all kind of thing, and you know, and we seem to be, we are supposed to be cool with this as men, right? Now, I know we live in these times. Everybody say, "Oh, women got agency over the parts and all that. They can do with the like." We get it. Trust me, Neil and Life for sure we get it. I think the men in the Senate get it, and I hope that they're sharing the talking points with their friends and other men so that they too can get it. Women have agency over their parts. That is understood. Women are free to do what they want to do. Nobody pressure women with that. Gentlemen, the onus is on you to choose properly and ensure that you get the best possible deal for you. Because you can't control women. That's the patriarchy, that's misogyny, that's sexism, all the other isms that you can find. Right? Now, we know they start show that contrary to mainstream belief and popular belief, women are actually the ones who leave their relationships at a rate of 70 to 80% of the time. So you know, Neil, and those of you in the Senate, it had to be bad when a man, scratch that, he passed a man, decides to call it quits on his marriage. It had to be bad. Gentlemen, choose properly. My boy Dwayne already gave me some advice he received. If you're marrying haste, pay at leisure. Got engaged 1 month, married the next month. And now she's on screen. She twerking on the gram and thing without the ring on a couple months ago. A lot of people were surprised by this. Neil, I was not. I have to admit, I was not. She is who she is. Gentlemen, you can't change that. But give up on that idea. Either you can roll with it, accept her as who she is, or you'll find somebody else. Today, Devon Franklin has a net worth of $10 million. Megan Good has a net worth of 15. Megan Good is about to push into another tax bracket. Devon Franklin is about to drop down to another tax bracket. Yeah. Russell Wilson, you on the clock. Over to you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are watching the Senate podcast. Do content for you 5 days a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We do a shortened version of the Senate called the Senate Shorts. And in those shorts, it's a bit lighthearted. Derek goes down into the mire that is social media and brings back a bounty of nonsense, is all I can say. And we talk about it, we comment on it. And then we have the live stream here every Tuesdays and Thursdays. At 8 p.m. Barbados time, we get into the real heavy meat of the matter, so to speak. Now, you know, there are a few things. One, I know that a lot of people get on us for covering celebrity news, right? A lot of people do not like when we go and we look at celebrities and, you know, they believe that they're under a different set of strain and situations, fame and their work schedule, everything like that. And they believe that, you know, their marriage is not working, probably gives to their hedonistic lifestyle or their hectic work schedule or, you know, probably getting together for some sort of publicity stunt or, you know, a myriad of reasons that we, the average people, do not, we can't relate to be fair. We don't know what it's like to be in that situation. However, the more and more we cover these stories, the more and more we look at the upper echelon of relationships or relationships at that level, and we put the microscope on them. It is funny that they are the same as the ones that we hear in our stories, certain things that we've gone through as men. You know, this situation here with Megan Good is rather interesting to me because I ain't gonna lie, when the news first broke, in 2012 it would have been, and they were getting married, she's getting married to a pastor, it's like,
all right. Didn't see that coming.
But then who am I? I mean, like, I love is love. Love is love, right? Love is love, right? However, I did not know the fact that until tonight that they got married, a month afterward or something like that?
Yeah.
Right, they got after a month after being engaged. My mom was trying to get up inside the conky. Mom wanted to put the cuckoo stick in the conky. My mom wanted to get that pop, right? So he got his pop. But I think it is interesting because Derek said come in full regalia tonight. So here I am. We just fix my camera for a minute.
Yeah, do that. Come true.
Let me just fix my camera here for a second. Or wait, not working. Let me cut down and come in. But ladies and gentlemen, I know that we like to think, you know, I'm a person, you know, I was saying this earlier this week, and I even told Derek, right? I'm a hopeless romantic, you know. I believe that, you know, I believe in love, happy endings, etc., etc. However, I feel like I am one of the only people that believe in that. Now, you know, a lot of people can say, oh, I believe in it too. That sounds good and fine until the work comes into play. You see, there's nothing wrong in believing in being romantic, the romanticism of love and everything like that, but it is hard, gritty, grimy work. It is hard work. And I think a lot of us, we want what we want. I know Derek likes to say it right now for women, but I say all the time, men commit in relationships longer and more consistently than women. Now, I know a lot of people will say, oh, that is not so. I am, or people I know, or men do X, like men cheat. And they say in this space all the time, men cheat and still come back home. I'm not making a case for cheating. Cheating is going against your vows. It's going against what you agreed upon. But at the end of the day, a man will take care of what he has to take care of. I take care of home. Right? So when I see the number 78% of women getting divorced, initiating divorce, that's not a surprise to me. It only confirms what I have lived through and what I know. So to that end, I thought I saw it as Mega Good saying, you know what? I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt. This is gonna look good. This is a good business decision, as you say. This is gonna look good on my resume. This is gonna look, I'm a celebrity. It's gonna look good on my celebrity resume. I got a pastor. He's a good looking man. He's a rich man. He's a man that's full of ambition. He looks nothing like the men that I've dated before, the hot cock up on the side and the, you know, new era fit and that kind of thing.
They go a chance.
This man is clean cut. This man will speak life into me. I think she believed that she could speak life into him too. But the more and more you're seeing these things, I think that it comes back down to feminism. It comes back down to what feminism would have done positively and negatively for women. Positively, it has allowed women to be where they are today. You know, most educated, most liberated, most employed, able to do whatever they want, whenever they want, how they want. They can dress however they want, whatever. They have the opportunities to do as they like. But the negative thing about it is that it has empowered women to believe that they can do as they like, behave however they like, and still get the man that they like when they're ready for him. I made a point a couple of weeks ago to a friend of mine. You know, everything is easy right now. Everything in 2021 is easy. It's easy to get married. It's easier to get divorced. It is easier. It's easy to have sex. It is easy to have children. It's easy to get an abortion. It's easy to buy condoms. It is easy to do anything and everything surrounding a relationship. Right? Easy. If I want to get married tomorrow, I can get married tomorrow. Get on the courthouse, carry some money, I get married tomorrow. If I want to get divorced in a month or two after that, I could go and carry some money and get divorced. That annulled is like it never happened. But shoot, we all know that pregnancy can happen. Shoot, or walk up and squeeze pooch, as you say. You understand? And I go on through the edits. 9 months, 10 months later, I'm a father again. It is too simple right now how we are living we're not living with intent. Right now. We're not living with intent. This is not to say that I don't think people should get married. I'm not saying that people shouldn't get divorced. I'm not saying people should not have sex. I know how you feel about it. That's all right. So that's no problem. Right? But I find that we are doing things like the wedding vows to me. I cannot believe in them anymore. Till death do us part. I could say I believe them. You know what I mean? Like if I stand up on the altar and they say till death do us part, I mean that shit. But do you mean that shit? You understand me? So in the situation of Megan Good, the good Reverend Franklin, I think that was a case of, I don't even think it's a case of Captain Save a Hole, to be honest. I think that's a case of a man, they probably had a whirlwind romance. My man see you, I really would like to take a sample of this conky. But I am under the Lord's guidance. And the Lord states, my days, I make a woman out of this woman. I'm a honest woman out of this woman. And my man say, you know what? Let me get married. We having such a good time. And the woman say yes, because, you know, woman know what she about.
Who doesn't want to be married?
So I
don't want to be married.
Yeah.
Hey, sure.
I know you can play there now.
If we can find it.
You can't find me.
One time, you go there.
Not me.
Right? So I think it is such a strange, this relationship thing, since we've started this space and the experiences we've gone through and the people that we talk to, the men, the women, people that we talk to, right? Things we see on Facebook, social media, in mainstream media, wherever. It is interesting how we all want to portray a semblance of wokeness, empowerment, and strength. Everybody woke, everybody know. Nobody could tell nobody else what to do. Well, except for men. You can tell men what to do.
Yeah, everybody does.
Yeah, you can treat men like however they want to treat them, right? But it is interesting to me how, in the dynamic of a relationship, how I see it, not saying that I right, not saying I wrong, I just saying, how I see it makes sense to me. You want a committed, long-lasting relationship, you gotta be about the hard work. And you have to work daily at your marriage. I'm not saying that the Franklins did not work very hard at their marriage daily. I'm not saying that, because, you know, we can speculate. You know, I know people say some people grow apart. I know some people can say, you know, maybe he just, whatever. The point is that I've come to realize that, and, you know, I'm still processing this, but marriage don't make sense. Marriage doesn't make sense. Right? I know you would like to hear that, but in my opinion, and I'm not saying, this is not to say that I would never get married, that I would never find a woman to marry or anything like that. I'm just saying, looking at it from the outside. But looking at it from the outside looking in, I feel as though marriage.
Sensational.
All right. But marriage don't make sense. And the reason why I say marriage don't make sense is because when you look at it, is understood. Now, hold on, ladies and gentlemen, especially ladies. It is understood that men is to foot the bill. It's understand that men is to pay. I know that when an independent have got it like that, and this, that, and that's the third, right? But a man got to have. It's been said multiple times in this space. Men must be providing. They must have a job. They must be making money. They must be able to carry on, you know, a certain sort of thing. To the point where we ask women, if a man lose his job and he can't find a job, would you have a problem supporting your man? Some women, I think the majority of women said no, they ain't work with them. So, was that you said? Was that?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
But yeah, man, Omar, I still processing because when you look at,
good to see it, Omar, man. Good to see you back in the crack.
When you see the marriage thing, right? I as a man have to tell this woman, I am going to love, honor, and protect you. I'm going to defend. I'm going to honor you. I'll be dutiful, everything to you, right? We know the numbers, right? If we get married, woman could tell me to leave our house. I get put out. We all know the right now scenario. If a woman is not happy right now, and nobody ain't happy. Happy house, happy life, happy wife, or something so. But we'll have a crap. So it what happened?
Just laughing at you. You're
yeah, man.
you see me side.
Nah, man, because I understand. And okay. Sorry.
Oh.
Let me change it. Let me. Marriage means
flay no flay, my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, is he weirdest thing?
Okay. But where's my train of thought? Marriage. If you want to accumulate assets, you want to be able to merge portfolios. You want to be able to go forward for loan. You want to be able to go forward and be able to get line of credits a little better. You want to be able to get health benefits. You want to be able to get, surety, anything like that. Sure, you get a spouse, right? But in the context of love, because we live in such an age that is so instantaneous and so fickle, and it is so easy to get in and out of marriage and relationship and sex and entanglements and all of this rate. Can I honestly look my partner in the eyes and trust and believe that she will be there for the long term, through the up and down? Because let's be honest, till death do us part. So when I could shoot,
they could take it out though.
Whoever ever lived to 100 and she lived to 98, but she is 42 now. That's 60 years there, so that we know God get through life. And we got a pandemic. Shoot, we had ashfall. They might have an earthquake. God forbid, knock on wood. Might get a hurricane, knock on wood. Shoot, we might got layoffs. We might got so many different things that will test our marriage. See, everybody just look at it and say, I could spend the rest of my life with this person, and nobody else I want to sleep with, and nobody else I want to go on dates with. But is this a person that you want here snoring when the night come for the next 60 years, grinding the teeth for the next 60 years? When you reach over as a man, you say, child boy, it's time for conky time. Nah, not conky time, but shoot, I had conky time about 3 times in the last 6 months. You understand? A feeling starved. When you watch porn, you're disgusting. If you cheat, you're disgusting. If you divorce, you're disgusting. So what you gonna do? You gotta stand up there with the blue balls and enjoy life. Well, not enjoy. So as a man, I quite honestly do not see why. I shout out Marlon. Good night, Marlon. I don't know why I would want to get married. Shoot. People don't care, Derek. People don't care. No, seriously, people do not care. People act like they care. But as soon as they get a little turbulence, is a problem. Is a problem. And everybody, and I'm not saying it's a good or a bad thing, because it's a human condition. You see things from your perspective. You said it earlier at the top of the show, feelings. You go on your feelings. I watched The Matrix. I watched The Matrix Resurrections, and that was one of the, I didn't want to spoil it for nobody, but that was one of the biggest themes in the movie. Feelings. Right? And how they govern the human condition. And feelings, because they could be so intense or powerful, could let us perceive things to be real and to be valid. And it could supersede logical thought and have us thinking that, I'm unhappy now because my man ain't paying attention to me. But really, the man just busy. Or the man got something on his mind. You would never think to ask. But you see, I take the vow. I always thought of marriage as a very serious thing, a very serious endeavor. I always thought that the till death do us part, I was like, yeah, that is and I always told myself, from the time I was a younger man, I said, if I ever get married, that person has to be a 1 in a million woman. That person has to be an uber special woman, right? And a woman that I know will stand the test of time with me. You understand? I don't find people are like that anymore. I know a lot of shoot. How many women I hear tell me, yeah, man, I don't. I get married. I would never leave you. That sounds sexy. That sounds like the music should swell and the rain should fall. And I should be downstairs dripping wet with roses in my hand, and you up there. Will you
Rapunzel, let know you're here.
That sounds sexy. I would never leave you, Neil. I would never hurt you, Neil. How you is now. You understand? And that to me is the problem. The problem is that as soon as people become uncomfortable, nobody wants to talk. Nobody wants to be vulnerable. Nobody wants to communicate. Nobody wants to be honest with themselves, far less somebody else. I don't know what's the situation between Megan Good and Reverend Franklin, but you don't wake up one day and say, let's get divorced. There has to be some, don't mind all that BS on social media about love of my life and this and that, and that's the third. I think it comes down to they have gone into a part in life where, shoot, Megan probably want to explore her career and, get into more roles that are a little more explicit. Shoot, Reverend Franklin might say, well,
I really about that life.
I ain't really, I try to live a conservative life. The point is that there's a show for men, so I would talk to men. Men, Derek said it most eloquently in his soliloquy, in his monologue. Choose the best deal for you. Society has taught us men are defenders, men are enforcers, women are children first. Right? We are the last in the equation of a relationship. Yeah? If the wife happy, children happy, well, I good. They cool. Are you all right? Right? When a woman is on her purpose, she out the door. She gone. There's nothing you can do about it. So you know what, man? This is what I tell you. Get on your purpose, and wherever a woman can get in, she can fit in. You understand? Be on your purpose, be on your grind. Better yourself. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mind, body, and spirit. Feed your body, mind, and spirit. Be positive always. You know what I mean? Do the best for you always, as best as you can. Shoot, we say always, but we are still fallible. We're human, right? If you can prioritize a woman, don't put she above yourself. Do not put her above your purpose. Do not put her above your health. Do not put her above those things. Because I assure you, the numbers, the data, the anecdotes, the stories, shoot, wherever you can find these statistics, however empirical or however big they are, they all point to the fact that when a woman is done and fed up, she gone. You want to live her hot girl summer? That's the end of you. She want to sow her wild oats? Sorry about that. She want to get her education, but you still want to be a fine man? That ain't gonna work with me. You understand? Better yourself. Better yourself. To me, once upon a time, the objective of life was to get married. That was the goal in life. Get married, get the 2.5 children, settle down, white picket fence, and live your life. But there's so many more things to do out here that people don't want to ascribe to that. And they think because of the feminist movement, women realize that they're liberated to the point where, shoot, they want to have sex with 10 men, 12 men. Well, that woman has had sex with over 100 people in a year. That we talked about earlier sometime this year. That's her right. That's what she want to do. You want to wear lingerie in town? That's fine. Sure. But at the end of the day, man, we got to counterbalance. Because if they can do whatever they want to feel secure within themselves, we must do the same as well. We must stop choosing poorly because of a fat ass and a sweet conky. Yeah, we have to stop being caught up. I had a conversation with a man today in town when I was doing my Christmas shopping. The man is known to have a few women. And a joke was being made where it was like, man, don't buy one, you got more than one, cause you know you. The man said, but yesterday I was in that course buying a dinette set for one, and now we're here buying another for. We gotta stop this here. We gotta stop this here because when the woman leave, I ain't say if the woman leave, I'm gonna say everything. When the woman leaves, right? And I know people can say bitter and everything. That's fine. But when the woman leaves, are you still paying in that courts for a dinette set?
Yeah.
Or the woman left you and, you know, all of the I love yous and all. You know, it's one thing I hate there. I hate, like cards. Like Christmas cards, just get cards.
Mm-hmm.
I keep cards, but I don't like to. I keep them because they're sentimental, but every now and then, just do just a little spring cleaning and just find these cards. And just get all the I love yous. I remember the last clean, about 8-9 years ago. I remember doing a huge spring cleaning in my room. It was a big major clean, everything picked down, right? And I found a stash of, letters and stuff like that. And I remember I got women writing me love letters. I love you, I will never leave you. You mean the world to me, etc., etc. Mind you, these women are married now, haven't broken up with me. So I say all that to say, ladies and gentlemen. I say all that to say, right, that, man, the sexual marketplace is such that if you want sex, you can have sex, whether you pay for it or, you know, you have the gift of gab, you're an attractive man, you have money, you have options too. You understand? Just like how women have options, we have options too. To exercise. I mean, shoot, we don't have the same options as women, because let's be honest, we can't just up and call up with somebody and say, yeah, I'm coming over later, and nothing but a speedo. Can't do that. Well, some of us can't do that, right? Women could say, I'm coming over in high heels and nothing else. And the man can say, bet.
Come true.
Man will left the show. Man will be doing this show now and say, yo, thing coming at me now.
Yeah,
But the point is that we gotta stop giving away. We gotta realize we have options too, and we have values too. Good night, Rian. We have options too, and we have value too. And at the end of the day, we have to exercise that. You understand? If you feel that you're getting a bad deal, walk away. Don't ignore your red flags. Do not ignore the little subtle things. You know what I'm saying? So I am in a rather disillusioned place, right? Because
they know this one. They know this.
Yeah, because when you look at, shoot, it's not even the celebrities, right? When you look at people around us, right? I literally can count on probably a few fingers the amount of people that are not only married but continually to work at their marriage. It's like every other day you're hearing somebody else separated, somebody else divorced. And, you know, you get into relationships, other people get into relationships, you end up not seeing eye to eye. And women, if you know within your heart of hearts, and I know you believe it in the moment, just believe it in the moment. I love you.
Right now.
I love you and I will never leave you. Don't tell them I will never leave you. Don't make them, men and women, don't be like, I will never leave you. I will never hurt you. As first things first, I will never hurt you. If you're talking about forever after I do, you're going to hurt one another. It's just, it may be something as a subtle look. Maybe it's something as a subtle forgetting a birthday, something like that. Right? But you will hurt one another. So don't say all of that things you see on Disney and on the Sweet Home Valley or Sweet Valley or whatever it name books. And all of the, not Enid Blyton, what's your name? The author name?
Mills and Boons.
Mills and Boons, Sidney Sheldon. Right? Although I think Sidney Sheldon. No, yeah, Sidney Sheldon.
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah. Right? All these things you read in the book, I know it sounds sweet. The music crescendos, you look in the man eye, and the man got half a tear in his eye, and he said, I will never leave you. He said, I will never hurt you. Shoot, one of my carry the extra man and said, this conky is yours for life. Women don't say that. And men, if they say, don't listen to that. Don't listen to that. As Aston said on Tuesday or last week, Thursday, is your turn right now. Right? You're free to do what you want. I want to make that abundantly clear. While we are talking, and yes, you know, it may be a little, you might find it jovial or whatever, but the point is if you want to get married, get married. You gotta know what's best for you. Right? We can be here. You know?
Yeah.
Shoot, and if you get married and it works out, we are glad too.
We're happy for you.
We are happy too, because honestly, Derek, you know that I feel good to know. Like, what was I saw? I saw somebody on my Facebook. They were celebrating like a milestone in marriage. I think it was like 12 years or something of marriage, right? Ramel Hall. Hall celebrated a recent anniversary, right? And I was like, knowing their situation as well, Ramel living over in the Orient, and you know, they're operating in a very unique situation. It can't be easy, but they make it work, right? And I look at his situation, I say, yeah, that is, I am glad for him. I am glad that it is working for him. However, I don't know if it's type of woman I'm attracted to. I don't know if it's a feeling within me. I don't know what it is. But to have a woman, I live over in the Orient, over in a way, working, and she live here. We celebrating 12, 15 years.
You know, horrors are ready, dog.
But hold on, I might not. Hold on, dog. You might not even be getting the horns. You might get the Dear John. Shoot, ain't even a Dear John letter. It's a Dear John email.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Dear Neil, I have come to love and appreciate you as a person over these last 12 years. I found we've grown apart.
Oh, dear.
Big. You go up on the shade so they don't see a cry. Right? Go up on the shade so they don't see a cry. But yeah, man. Yeah. I think that we men gotta be a little more discerning. We gotta make better choices, and we gotta understand that this whole thing, as much as it's a patriarchal society, ain't set up for me. You know what I'm saying? Marriage ain't set up for no success. Not in 2021, not in this day and age. You gotta work damn hard. Are you willing to put in the work? Are you willing to get through the good, the bad, the up and the down? Well, at a point I was. But
you seem broken, my brother. You seem broken.
Not broken, you know.
See, a little defeated.
Not broken. I was broken and defeated. I think I'm in a space of acceptance. I'm in a space of realizing that the game is set up for us not to win. The game is set up for us not to win, right? You're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. You can do all you want. You can make a woman a priority. You could pour into her. Try to find balance to be yourself too. And she more than likely will still leave. You could be a selfish a-hole, do what you want, move how you want. She will still leave. Right? And it is not a bitter place. I'm not saying I would never get in another relationship again. I ain't saying that I would never date again. I ain't gonna tell you that if I meet the right woman, I would not consider marriage. But I just feel as though, like, right now, when I look at the dating pool and I look at just how people move, how women move, and how the song and dance is, and how things are done and said, and you just watch it over time, you realize certain things start to dissipate.
Well, at least you know, and that's why this channel is here, so men know. Believe you me, I went through all of that in the monologue, not to highlight certain things about Megan Good, but to let men know how to approach this situation. You can't save a woman from the circumstances which she placed herself in. You can't. There's a guy like, right? Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas plays right now for the Los Angeles Lakers, right? Isaiah Thomas stands about 5'9" or something like that on a good day. But he was drafted last in the second round, I think. Right? So he was the last of the picks. How many years ago? And Isaiah Thomas, he was all right in Sacramento. He was all right. He was all right in Phoenix for a couple of years. He had an awesome year in Boston. Then he left, well, he was traded away from Boston to Cleveland, Denver. I think he spent a little time in Washington. He was poor on all three of those stints. And now he's with the Lakers. He was out of the league, and now he's with the Lakers. So generally speaking, we can look at Isaiah Thomas and we can say Isaiah Thomas, for his career, we can't even say he was a good player. He was an all right player at best. Because over the sample size of his career, he had one really good season. The other seasons were all right or poor. So when we boost his average with the really good season, he's just all right. He's not a right player, right? And that is what he will be remembered as, an all right player. Megan good had a pastor man. But prior to the pastor man, Tyrese, Thomas Jones, Soldier Boy. And when you look at them guys, it's like, okay, she clearly she like a certain thing, right? So we can't now look at her and say, well, she's reformed or she's gone in another direction. She likes what she likes, even though she was married to the pastor man, right? So, fellas, we need to understand, yeah, we might like what we like, but does what we like us, right?
What we like want to stay and be with us.
Well, that too, right? Yeah, he had a hip injury, Ruben, but you know, it is what it are until it aren't, right? That's just how the cookie crumbles, you know what I mean? So, again, there's a reason people say I like red women. Not saying I haven't dated women who are not red. But if you look at the sample size, starting from like when it was in school all the way through, you could say, well, yeah, there's enough evidence to reasonably support the case that they rape women. Yeah. And the exceptions only prove the rule. You know what I mean? So we need to understand that when we go and we make our choices, this is why, right? I know we talk about body count, people don't really like to talk about that, but this is why body count is important. Not because of the number, but we talking now in terms of the quality, the type. Who you really like? Because you might hit 30 and you run into me and you might say, you know what, this guy fairly stable, this fella all right, he cool. Let me buckle down with he, but you don't really want me. You want me because I safe. You want me because I stable. Like, you know nobody ain't come and kick on your door when you and me. But you really want me with that other fella that sleep with a gun under your pillow.
What excitement.
Boy, excitement. Ladies, when you with a fairly stable, decent man, then that excitement is a routine.
Because the man, yep, the man got to get up, do his thing, go to work.
Yeah, it's a routine.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So that's what we need to appreciate. And fellas, it is on you. It ain't on the women, it's on you to be more discerning. That's why we here. That's why this channel is here. So that you may not have the discernment, but we need to say we got the time. So we can provide you with enough information to make an informed decision, as one of my exes would say. And that's all you really need, the information to make an informed decision. That's why we here.
Yeah, because we ain't saying not to get married. We ain't saying not to get in relationships. We're not saying that. Just no.
And we certainly not saying to you don't go after what you like. You like a particular type of girl? Go for it. Go for it. But understand, if you're Steve in IT, sorry Steve Wu, if you're Steve at IT, you're just a normal average guy. She accustomed dealing with railroad block that's sell a little sand and bust a shot here and there. Understand that she might get a little bored with you like styles. Just saying.
Shoot, I pray to God that you ain't gotta work no funny hours or no late hours nor anything. But 2:37, a real time period.
It is, right? Rihanna saying I want to be married. I'm married forever. Once you don't harm me or hit me, you might go and take a horn. Not the hit. Just saying. Rihanna also saying make it excited in the bed. It's more than that, but anyhow, we can work with that. That's another story for another time. You get that. Rihanna says, Jennifer says, Rihanna, I pray and hope you get what you want. Yeah, we all hope and pray we get what we want. Sometimes we get what we want, but we don't want what we get. So just bear that in mind.
So be careful what you ask for.
Yeah. What we want, but we don't want what we get.
I want peace of mind here. I want peace of mind and money. That's what I want. Peace of mind. I want stability and security in my life all over. A relationship comes, a relationship comes. I think that's one thing I've learned over the years is that don't prioritize. Sorry, do not make someone else the top priority. Yeah, don't do that. Don't put the person over you, your purpose, and what you got going on. Don't do that. Don't do that. I think it was Tuesday we talking about confiding in women, having these spaces to talk about certain things. You got to be self-sufficient and reliant, emotionally, financially, all the least, before you could get together with somebody else. Because if you get together with somebody else and you are relying on this person, you're making this person a priority because you want to feel favored, appreciated, and this person decides to up and leave you in dust guts. So
yeah, pretty much.
So this is why we're here, ladies and gentlemen. You are watching the Senate podcast. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. You know, we do content several times a week. Yeah. I mean, I would say this about horny, right? As I've gotten older, it is not as black and white as you think. If you're not doing something you're supposed to be doing, your partner goes out there and finds that in somebody else, hold yourself accountable to. I mean, if everything get to your relationship and you're going all out for this man or woman, and the person get and still take an opportunity, then that's different. But it's not as black and white. Right. So I think it's important to have this conversation because at the end of the day, I think there are a lot of people out there that still believe or wish for love. Shoot, Rihanna here talking about she wish to get married and be married forever. Shoot, if I ever get married, I just want to be married for that whatever time period it is. I want to be married at the present. Because when you and I think a lot of people have these abstract time periods. Like, I want to be married forever, or I want to be a downfall. I want to be. Nobody don't look at the right now. Nobody don't look at the struggle we're going through right now. Shoot, that's where we got struggle love, because that's another extreme of the whole thing. Struggle love. People getting stabbed up and chopped up and horning and cheating, but still staying together because they know you thinking that love is to conquer all. But if you ain't willing to change, if you ain't willing to adapt, if you ain't willing to look introspectively and hold yourself accountable, shoot, it just repeat cycles. So, yeah, I feel as though this is a good enough time. I don't know how you feel, but we could.
Yeah, man. We open it up if anybody want have a chat. But yeah, man. You seem a little defeated, my brother. Just
No. It's not defeat. It's not defeat. It is an understanding.
Resigned acceptance.
Yes. Because I won't say defeat, because defeat would imply same thing I was saying earlier. This is a game that we can't win. This whole thing, the relationship game, is not a game that is skewed toward men. If a man skews it to his favor and fashion, he's seen as sexist, he's seen as misogynistic, because he can move a type of way. He can be like, yeah, it's either my way or the highway. It's either you take what's going on in here or not. And obviously, I don't mean bad treatment. But if we get in a relationship and we resign that I'm going to lead, let me lead. But the problem is, I find, is that everybody want to drive the car. Everybody want the spotlight. Everybody want the adulation where everything goes right. And where everything goes wrong, people want to blame other people.
Westbrooking, tugging the wheel.
Yeah, everybody want to take the wheel. Right? But it's hard work. I won't say it's defeat, man. I ain't defeated. I just apathetic. It's a nice word. I am apathetic to the whole thing. I literally just want to sleep good at night. I don't want the stress. I want my bills to be paid.
I think everybody wants that, you know what I mean?
Get a little loving. Make sure my son good. I'll be gappy more than I could sing. If I could do that for a good few nights, for a period of time, then
You can't beat that.
Jennifer,
The link is there for you guys. Any of you want to join in, you can feel free to call in. We can have a talk about it. What do you think about the whole situation? Is it a Reverend Franklin thing? Is it a Megan Good thing? Is it how are you choosing in your relationships? Call in, give us a show. Let me talk you things.
but this brings me to another important part there. You did say to men to be discerning, right? But I think women need to be discerning too. And we touched on it a little bit, but I think women need to be discerning too. Like, for example, if you want safety, security, and everything like that, but you know that you want a man to rough you up a little bit, you want a man to treat you stern and everything like that, you need to come to Jesus movement. You need to choose a lane and stick in it. I know society would have us believe that you can have whatever you want when you want and enjoy positive outcomes. But the truth of the matter is, if you want stability and security, no, you're going to find that in a man that barely working minimum wage. As good as he is as a man. If you want a man for the man, because it's funny because there in this space, we heard that a lot. You know, it doesn't matter once a man ambitious and working, you know, I will love the man no matter how much he makes. Right? And that sounds sweet on paper, but we all know that it is all about living a life of comfort. And one man's comfort may be another man's hell, right? May be another man's, discomfort. So you working with a man minimum wage, the man's a nice dude, the man's a good man, but yet still you need something more. Shoot, we covered sex life a little bit.
Yeah.
Where her name is Billy, I think her name is.
Yeah.
Billy wanted to get her conky stirred up by an old flame. Woman has security in spades, but she wanted she missed the excitement of living in the city, living that wild girl life. And the thing is, if you want to live that wild girl life, because I think it comes down to being tired. Like you live that wild girl life, that wild boy life, you get tired. But then you live the quiet church most life, you get tired of that. So you don't have any commitment or staying power, which again is not a problem, but come to grips with that and say, you know what, I will do everything for a time. You know what I mean? Like if I I won't run the streets and have my hot girl summer, my F-boy summer, and I live my life, and then they say, you know what, Neil, or whatever your name is, woman, you say it's time to settle down, time to get married with the understanding, let man know I'm straight. I ain't this, but I can tell you straight, this ain't me. You understand what I mean? So, or just tell him up front, you just come for the assets, right? But don't dipsy do the with the love thing, man. Oh, man, come out late.
You're right. You my line. But yeah, it's not. I do think that women believe that's what it is. That's what they want, right? But it's just a matter of they live one way. As Megan said it. She lived her 20s one way. She discovered it wasn't really working, and then when she hit her 30s, she wanted something else. But it's difficult to transition, for want of a better word, to something else. You know what I mean? It's difficult to adjust your way of thinking to a different mode when you've been, doing things one way for so long. You spend all your 20s living one way, doing certain things, going after a particular kind of guy, and then suddenly at 30, human evolution, development, whatever you want to call it, biology kicks in, and then it's like, you know what? Let me settle in one place, as TC said a couple months ago. We settle in one place and do things a little differently. You know what I mean? And you just yeah, your brain is telling you to do that, but you still have the experiences that you've had coming up. So now you're at odds with yourself, trying to figure out where you should go, what you should do. And I think that's really the case is.
Yeah, man. He's on break. Another dude here that changed up the MO, boy. Bark Tech.
Yeah, we had one earlier too.
Yeah, I did with that too. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, man. I think you know what's the funny thing about it is that I honestly think, and I'm gonna ask you this very pointedly, right? If let's say situation was different, this world was different, and people were coming with staying power, altruistic means, coming, being upfront, and everything, and somebody was in you and say, listen, I bought this thing. Like, shoot, I am sure there is a level of consideration there for marriage and a very serious commitment that you would have had.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Based on this game, yo, I think the hardest, I think once you realize, gentlemen, that this relationship thing is not geared toward us benefiting long term, I think that's it. You know what I mean? Like, we're not benefiting long term. What we benefiting? We getting a couple nights of sex. We feeling good, orgasming, getting sleep. Me get a,
but you see,
you might get a home cooked meal every now and then.
And now this is where we get controversial, because monogamy is a man thing, not a woman thing.
Oh, bumbleclat.
Woo. Monogamy does not benefit women. It benefits men. Why? Because men want access to sex. And there are a lot of men that can't, well, back in the day, they certainly can't get sex unless they ask a woman to take out a walk and come and let me make an honest woman of you, as they say. You know what I mean? Because, shoot, let me be real. You're a short, fat man. No woman to take you on. You know what I mean? So you had to present something. You gotta bring your walk with your dowry and everything to make sure that you can show the family where you can provide. And then somebody said, all right, we're cool. Right? So there are a lot of men who can't have that access to the intimacy, as you would call it, without the monogamy. A lot of men get married to hold on sex. Real talk. A lot of men get married for the hope, the promise of consistent sex.
That is, as we were told, an impossibility.
Again, the contract change. Contract changes.
Yeah, because as children come, life gets more hectic, hormones kick in.
There are a lot of things that happen that impact that. Men get married for sex, to ensure that they can have sex consistently.
Stability. Man is all about stability. No, think about it. The man's all about stability. So a man can't have sex with himself. So a man wants to secure that. Man wants a steady source of sex. So hence the push for monogamy. So this is why a man's not going to say, well, look, I cool with an open relationship. If you go back to Will and Jada, Will says, look, we tried the monogamous thing. Why? Because he wanted it. She didn't. But she tried it. You know what I mean? But it didn't benefit her. It didn't take.
You know what I mean? That kind of way. So this is why. And I think, man, we get caught up in wanting sex. And hence the push for let me make this my personal girl, as the man would tell you. You know what I mean? And then you got to deal with the fallout, because guess what? You get the sex, but as you said, Neil, we're coming with it.
stress. Not stress. Don't let me say it's stress, but there's a lot that goes into it, right? It's there's a disconnect, and ultimately this is, well, okay, a man gets married for sex. Did not know that. It's a bit bare bones, but yes. A man gets married for stability. A man gets married for stability, right? In that a man gets married to make sure that the person that he cares about, that he loves and wants to spend the rest of his life with, they are in a space that can have that flourish. Part of that is the man wants stable sex, right? So I know when Derek says a man's get married for sex, everybody can run with, oh, a man's get married for sex. When a man say I do, he just wants to stick it and sing. No, that is part of it. That is part of it. You understand me? But a man is about stability. A man is about ensuring that his world, the things around him, are crafted to a point where it gives him minimal stress and maximum benefit. That is why that's what a man is about. Most men are like that. So a man ain't gonna get married to a woman that he's not. If a man get married, the woman say here tune, right? We can have sex maybe twice a year.
That's a hot mess.
So if he is not married, he can't get stable sex from his long-term partner.
Yeah, but if he's not married, marriage is owning. Long-term relationship is leasing. You understand? And it's a little difficult. It's easier to get out a lease than a mortgage. Let me put it that way.
Yeah. Cutie Caswell.
I can't organize the way. It's a way call it for Caswell.
Yeah. Everybody is setting rules, right? Women set rules and standards of how they want to be treated and how they want to be engaged in the relationship space. Men set it, but then soften it as time goes on, right? And because we are conditioned to believe, women are believed that, you know what, because I control access to sex and men are physical creatures, then if I choose to withhold sex or to kick up a fuss and a rancor and, you know, disturb the peace, I can get my way. A man generally just want peace, quiet, the conky. So a man ain't looking to rock the boat and he helps. Man looking to go with the flow, so at the any night when he roll over before he get tired and fall asleep, he could, you know, feel that warm fuzzy feeling, he could sleep. Man want stability in his peace of mind. The problem comes in that what I have found is that a lot of people, I'm not just going to put this on women, because let's be fair, there's a lot of people out there that are doing things without consideration of the other. You know what I mean? There are some men out there that wake up one night and say, you know what, I want sex and I get sex for this woman. I ain't even sticking around to see if she can give me some next week. Oh, yo, again, to the girl done Peggy down the street, sort out and they came back home. A woman would say, you know what, I don't like the fact that I don't want to bring my personal biases in this, but you know, you may say, you know what, I don't like that you work as hard as you work. I don't like the fact that you've not educated yourself and gotten yourself into a certain space. We need to make more money. We need to have more time. And the funny thing
that is very real.
I was just about to say, most of the men I know, whenever we talking about the man things and why a woman is upset, is either because of time or money. Right? Time, which is attention, that kind of stuff, and money. Right? When you ask the man, and I know everybody's got their own truth. Everybody lives in their own truth. And I know that, you know, a man saying, Yeah, I get you all the attention she need, I know more she want, or I get you all the money she need, I know more. I know the woman, it may not be to the woman's satisfaction, but somebody gonna be telling lies. Somebody gonna be seeing it from a work perspective. And I think that wholly and solely in this space, people just apathetic. People just literally, I want my way and I want it now, right? So here tune. I kick up a ranker here. I kick up a fuss. I kick over this vase. I want my way and I want it now. Shoot. I hear women, oh, the romance gone. You don't carry me dinner no more. You know I love you, right? Yes. You know I would never leave you, right? Yes. But I still need to go. Still need to go and eat a dinner and look in your eyes. You know what I mean? It is a weird happenstance how, as much as men and women are almost the same, the differences are so glaring in their mental makeup and the things that women get upset about and their perspective on certain things versus men. Really no wrong. I ain't saying they're no wrong, but it's just interesting to see. A man might be like, by and large, a man's be going. Man's be like, yeah, this we going on the road, we doing everything. And then he wants to be upset. Why the woman upset? Because she is perceiving something that is soft. Maybe it was not always right. It was not always good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and I think to me that is why I'm a bit apathetic when it comes to relationships now, or more seriously marriage, because there are a lot of variables, and this changes from person to person. This changes from situation to situation. And the only constant in this is yourself. And the only thing you can do is maintain and improve yourself. Right? And instead of making a relationship a priority, instead of making marriage a priority, instead of making someone else a priority, you gotta make yourself a priority and then let the chips fall with the man. If it end up with you walking on the aisle, that's so be it. The point is you would be the best version of you. Hopefully she's the best person of who she is, and y'all could go forward. But it don't make no sense saying, I want a husband. I know of women that say, I want a husband. I want to be married. Not, I want to be married one day, or I am going to actively, I'm going to work toward getting a husband. This is the next man I meet, the marriage material. So you go in it with the intent of this going to end in marriage. You know what I mean? Instead of just telling yourself, we feel this, I want to see with this person, but man go into this thing saying, yeah, boy, the woman stopping me beside the road when me driving and she riding. No, she want the loving every other day. She doing things in the bedroom that she talking to me a different type of way. But then they can live with me now.
Different story.
It seems like every other day, but then when you live together and the person smell you stink toes, and you stink breath, and you farts, then you want to come and met some loving. But we look at that now, and we don't piece together like, okay, this is why we going a little off the rails. And this is why we should just say, you know what? What's the intent here? Why am I here? I am here because I love this person. This is the goal we're trying to get to. Instead of saying, well, he always pulling at me and treating like some little whore, or she always saying no to me, telling me my feet stink. Please get past them small things. Because in the end, ladies and gentlemen, I promise you, I can wrap this up now in a nice little bow. In the end, when you get to your old age, you realize that you've either A, dated the wrong person and married the wrong person, or B, you are single.
All alone by her lonesome self.
Exactly. You all alone by your lonesome self, and you looking up at the stars wishing, I should have done things differently. And the things that I rejected before, the reasons I rejected this person before, don't matter. When you're 60, 65, 70, when you're retired, it don't matter. Money don't matter.
Even the little Harvey, and it don't matter.
I don't wish no harm on my Rihanna, man. But yeah, so the takeaway from all of this, I mean, we've all monologued, we've all said some things, but I think the salient point here, as Derek was saying, is don't try to save nobody. Don't try to change nobody. If you see somebody as who they are, that is who they are. Don't try to pick up the person and try to MacGyver a good situation or something. If you see a woman, You said she look good, boy, but she just a little rough around the edges, you know. She's curved, so you think she's, you know, sit down pad. She does, you know, carries herself like a promiscuous woman. There is nothing wrong with you wanting have sex with her. You want to wife her because the sex good? You want to wife her because the woman's taught you could reason with she? Everything cool and everything nice? But then no, you want to try to change her up. When she wants her heels and dress. Right? Taught a sort of way. No. Because in the end, she will revert back to what she is, to who she is. And that's the same thing with men, women. Same thing with men. I know, and you know what's funny, Derek? Because years ago it used to be, this was a prevalent thing, women choosing some men as fixer-uppers.
I'm
trying to, you know, yeah, to this day, be trying to fix certain man and saying, oh, well, he little rough around the edges, right? And he got cornrows. Let you get them neatly done. You carry in at Nubian Naturals and get here, do it. Or he's very pants sagging. Let me get in a nice little dockers, you know, a little boat shoes and thing, little button down. You understand? He got the gold tooth. Let me take out the gold tooth and carry it to the dentist and see if he, you know. But when you meet the man have 4 women though. When you meet the man have 5 children. When you meet the man was up the streets, running wild.
As we know.
You understand? As we know. So we gotta be more discerning. We gotta know how, when, and where it makes sense to. And I understand, cause I ain't gonna lie to y'all, make them look real good. When it was 1920, so we both same age. We used to say cheese on bread. That is a good collection of molecules there. That is a good collection of molecules. But I didn't think that I would after I see the Tyrese and Georgia Boy, I think me.
Yeah. All right.
I am the polar opposite of those guys.
Yeah, we see you, Megan.
Polar opposite of those guys.
We see you. Tell the boy you call it deal.
Nah, we ain't got the boy.
This has been the Setup Podcast here on YouTube. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to ensure that you get all of the content we got coming for you guys. Yes, we have content coming for you tomorrow. We have a short coming for you tomorrow. So look up for that. Yeah, I will be back here next week. Yeah, we'll be back here next week. We can keep it rolling. Somebody was asking if we can look for Christmas now. We're doing the Lord's work. We're going forward, right? So we can be here next week as well. You know, you can ignore reality all you want, but you can't ignore the consequences of ignoring reality. Yeah. Needing that we don't make it the rules, we just make sure you know what they are. Yeah, so be the best version of you for you, and we will see you guys again next week. Have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We're going to see you all later.
All right, peace and
love. And don't forget, guys. Don't forget.
You could have helped now.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.